And I grew up, I would go hunting with my dad, and we'd get out in the woods, especially like after a fresh snow. Any hunters in the room? Like a fresh snow, that's the best time, in case you don't know, at least unless my dad's lying to me, that's like the best time to go rabbit hunting. It's rabbit season. And so we go out there after a fresh snow and look for rabbit tracks, and we'd be going. There's sometimes that I crave like rabbit and squirrel. Like I know the rodents, but I'll look out my back deck and I'm like, oh, that looks tasty. I mean, you dredge that thing in some flour and brown it up and let it sit in some gravy all day. Pile of mashed potatoes. They don't know. Who knows? You know, come on, you know. Somebody knows. You know, rabbit, squirrel, like you just put them together. You cook them up together. You get a mess of them. So I would, yes, that's right. You know, a mess of squirrel and rabbit. So we go out, there's fresh snow, and my dad would be walking in front of me. And you would only see, if you were behind us, you would only see one set of tracks because I'd be putting my foot, his boot is bigger than mine. But I'm like, and his step is larger than mine. So I've got to change my gait. I've got to change everything, but I am keeping in step with my dad. I don't know why. That's just what I remember. And when this passage came up, keep in step with the Spirit. That's what came to my mind is like, I am following my Father. I'm keeping in step with my Father. I'm putting my foot where his foot goes. Where he goes, I go. And I'm keeping in step. And rabbit is good. You need to try it. But that sounds a lot like the words of Jesus, where he would say, I only do what the Father is telling me to do. I only say what the Father tells me to say. He says, I and the Father are one, and his desire is that we would be one with him like he and the Father are one, that we would have that type of relationship. So it speaks to this keeping in step with the Father. It speaks to that relationship. He tells us it's better. Like we're talking about being led by the Spirit. Jesus said, it's better that I go away. He's talking to his disciples, and they're like, we got you right here. Crowds are coming. People are being healed. People are being set free. People are being raised from the dead. People are being taught about the kingdom that is here. And it's better that you go away. Jesus is saying, it's better that I go away. Why? Because I am sending you the Holy Spirit.